Now, some statistics that I really want to go over with y'all is they said that it's proven that we spend a third of our entire life at a job that we don't like. The average person spends 2,080 hours at a job. Over a 40-year career span minimum, you spend 83,200 hours at a job that they don't like at all. So when you make money with muscle or hard work or trading in an hour for $1, whether that's $15, $30, $40 an hour, I mean, you're still getting taxed at the highest, 28 to 33%. And the more you make, the more the government takes. So it's like, why would you work so hard for something that you would never own? Just think about that. Why would you work so hard for something you would never own? I mean, what can you do with that? How you doing, people? Greg, Mr. Banks, and today I just want to discuss your big, crucial topic with you. You know, pretty much just share with you some information that people need to know. You know, I've been on my chest for a while, I've been on my back because people always ask me, you know, always tell me like, hey, what do you do? And what do you do is not secure, and a job is secure, and just all this crap, you know what I'm saying? Just different point of views, different opinions that, you know, people pretty much live up by, the way they're thinking, I should say. You know, it's pretty much all based off our upbringing. It's pretty much how our upbringing, and I'm trying to come to you today to pretty much, I would say, reevaluate your perspective on what I do versus corporate America. Now, what I do is in the top 3% wealthiest industry. It's top 3% wealthiest industry, and 97% of people work for a job. 97% of people do the same thing. The top 3% that are wealthy. Now you can do the math. Now I'm not trying to hit, that's just some very small facts, but I'm gonna definitely back it up with some very key detailed information on how my vision on the whole outburst of this industry. Now, I was talking to a lady, she's an older lady, and she was just pretty much just telling me like, you know, I'd rather my son to work the corporate ladder. I want him to do the hard work thing and everything like that. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely not wrong working a job at all. But it's hurting people because all they know, the lack of understanding, the lack of knowledge and information is really crushing people. It's hurting people in this lifetime. In this 21st century, you cannot do it the old way. That 40-40-40 plan is dead. I was reading the news the other day and they were just talking about that. Just trying to really reach out to people and telling y'all gotta find something else to do. This is not going to be the only way for y'all. It is 21st century, people. Back in the day stuff, it doesn't work now. The old formula, it doesn't work now. People made a lot of new inventions and inventors, all these great Albert Einstein, Napoleon Hill. These people made great things back in the days with less. Now you have more. It's more opportunity that to get you to where you need to be a lot more efficiently and a lot more quicker. You know what I'm saying? Not just in the fact of like an overnight sensation, but no, you definitely have opportunities to get you where you need to be. You don't have to punch in the clock all the time. God didn't ever tell you have to punch in the clock. He never said that. People got work and they got job real mixed up. This misunderstood concept. And that's what I'm here, that I want to definitely break this down to you. Now, a lady I would talk to, she was basically talking about that. And I was just telling her, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, why does she think like the way she think? You know what I'm saying? She was like, I mean, what else you talking about? That's the only way, sir. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do that. I want my son to climb with the ladder. You know, I'm not trying to get him involved with no pyramid thing or no pyramid scheme. And I'm looking like, what? Why do you think like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, if you look at it like this, everything in life is a pyramid. You know, whether you work in a corporate America, whether in the military, the school, I mean, everything in life is like a pyramid. There's people at the top that make the most money, and everybody at the bottom makes the least money, and they work the hardest. Just look at the department, the job department. There's CEOs, managers, I mean, got supervisors, and then employees, and the employees work the hardest. Not ask people like, who works the hardest in your department? Just at me. I said, who get paid more? You. I said, why does that sound right to you? Like, is that real? Is that supposed to be like that? No, it don't. It's just people accept it. They accept it and they think that's the only way to make it in life. They say, you know what, supposed to grow up, go to school for 16 years, you know, get a degree, get good grades, and to possibly land a job. Possibly. It's not 100%. Their average rate right now, people are getting out of school or graduating to actually get a degree, is very low. I want y'all to do y'all information on that. It's very, very low. And the fact is that people never understand that right there route, many people have done that. I know people that got like 3 degrees. I mean, the lady, she said she got a master's degree, bachelor's degree. I mean, she got so many degrees, and she said she working 2 jobs. She's like, I'm just figuring it out like that wasn't the way. Like, whoever brung that up, they was very smart. I mean, there's pretty much just information that they pretty much put a way that to manipulate us, you know what I'm saying, thinking that that is the only way. I mean, we work. I'm African American. I'm just telling you, and people, y'all probably know this. People, we worked 300 years for free. We did hard labor 300 years for free. All they did was pretty much just say, you know what, I'm gonna give them a little bit money now to give them do just enough, to make it just enough so they can just, you know, not complain, but I feel bad for making them work for free for 300 years. So I'm gonna just pay them just enough. All they did was switch the name up from from plantation to corporation. They switch up from plantation to corporation. It's the same concept, people. Labor where people are trading in all their life and time for money. Like, how much longer do you think you can do this? They telling you that you gotta work 40 years minimum to retire. Yes, 40 years minimum to retire if that's the only thing you know, but you don't have to like do that. People choose to do that, and that's not even efficient. The average for right now, they said people are retiring at what, 70 years old? Like, I don't want to just. I mean, right now with hyperinflation is higher than 3% a year right now, and you're telling me I only get 10 to 20%, and I gotta wait all this long year, 40 years, just to touch that money? And if I take it out, I'm gonna get taxed for that too? I'm getting taxed when I save, I'm getting taxed when I earn. It's like, are you serious? Like, how I'm winning, how am I benefiting? You're retiring for 40%, 50%, 40 to 50% that you've been struggling with your whole entire life, people. Your whole entire life. So if you were making $80,000 a year or $100,000 a year, you're going to retire, you're going to have $40,000 or $50,000 now, and you know you was barely making off of 80 or 100. We're not even that talking about when you coming out of school. Possibly you can start off at 25 to 35,000 a year. That's the average right there. You're coming out of school. So what I'm saying is, people really, you go through 16 years of general education to get to this moment. Like, I'm going to get the job that I've been waiting for all this life. And you like, I went through all these years of debt, all these hard years of struggle, and I get this. Like, this life just slapped me in the face 2 times, and I'm coming out looking like, God dog, you know what I'm saying? I thought this was it. You know, and then you got to figure out the hard way. And then after college, like, sometimes life just stops. It just stops for people. You know, people now, they get into the real world. They got kids, they got bills. And then once they get that, it pretty much, it takes you away from your purpose and away from your assignment, what you were designed to do. God said, I didn't give you work to do. The devil gave you work to do. God said, I give you God-given purpose. I gave you gift to you to tap into your intuition, your pure genuine, which I gave into you. Utilize that. Take advantage of that. People are not really realizing their gift. They're not really trying to advance it. They're not really trying to do different things that pretty much exercise what they're good, what they're blessing, what they're blessed with. I just don't understand it, people. I mean, I'm just seriously, I don't understand it. And then just the lack of information that I'm trying to get y'all to really see is just to really do your research. Just do your research on what's actually going on in this world. Because there's so much stuff is going on that you don't have to be in a situation that you're in. I know it's hard to make a change. Yes, it is. But the most thing I really see is the hardest thing to really change is our mind. People really don't work on their mind that much. They do all the unnecessary things. They're spending unnecessary money everywhere. And I mean, income tax come. It's income tax time right now. And people are, this right here, the world, they know that, okay, this is time we need to pretty much advertise and expose the most deals so we can get them to put money back in our pocket. And then they're getting overtaxed. People average right now paying $3,000 on income tax. Over $3,000 in income tax. And now the people that's overpaying these taxes, they using y'all debt to pay off the interest on their debt. And we're not never getting out of debt. It's $2.3 trillion. We are never getting out of debt, people. And you're trying to save money. How you gonna save money when you're only getting just enough? Like, after you pay your bills, after you pay your taxes, because as soon as you get your check, who the first person you pay? Taxes. You pay the tax man. Exactly. You got it. Uncle Sam gonna get his first. And then who you pay next? You pay everybody else. Landlord, mortgages, everybody else, all the bills, everything else, and you're left with just enough. It's like, what else? I work so hard, and I get a second job. If one job don't work, what make you think the other one will? I never realized, I never seen a person that worked 2 to 3 jobs and are not stressed and are not struggling, not happy. Like, I never seen that. I'm just telling you, y'all can back me up on this. And I'm not just disrespecting jobs or anything like that, but I'm trying to really change our perspective on this right here topic that I want to talk to y'all about, because it's so crucial. It's so crucial. And people just, they want instant gratification. They can't see things the way that, you know, some people right now go, I mean, like our age is 20s and 30s right now doing new things. And they just like, y'all, how is that happening? How can y'all retire in your 20s? How can y'all do that? It's because of what you don't know. It's what's hurting you. It's hurting you. This new generation have produced the most entrepreneurs and will have the most millionaires. I read it in books I never read before until I got outside of college. I'm telling you right now. Now, I know that probably sound bad. I went to college, and I went to 3 colleges. A student first. So what I'm coming down to saying is, people, pretty much that I just don't want you to get so stuck on this one little, like, you have to go to work just to make it in America. People, we live in the United States. This is the land of the opportunity. You got to start tapping into your God-given purpose. Start waking up. You know, you got to ask yourself, like, what am I waking up for? Like, are you waking up going through the same pattern every day? You don't have to think no more. You know what you're supposed to do. I'm going to drive here. I'm going to punch in 5 or 6 o'clock. I get a little break. Go to another job. I see it all the time. People are walking around miserable. People are dead right now. I mean, they're dead mentally. They're mental prison. They put themselves in. They thinking that I have to just do this. There's no other way. Leave me alone. And they're so pushy, and so closed-minded. They're so closed-minded, which is the most expensive thing you can own. You own, but you own the wrong thing. Now, what I'm trying to do is get you to own the right thing. Just have a vehicle to get you to where you need to be. You don't have to keep doing this, people. That's a choice. That's a choice, people. And what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to bash or anything, but I'm just trying to tell you that, listen, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. There's people that go to work and they keep doing it. They don't want to keep doing it, and they just keep doing it. That people talking about, oh, this is not secure enough. I want a salary. Okay, you can hold that up. Nothing wrong with it. Get a salary. What I'm saying is that's not secure either. All they gotta tell you is 2 words: you're fired. That salary is gone. They don't even care about the situation they leave you in. You got kids, you got bills, you got multiple bills, and you got one stream of income. You got all this going on, and they just say you're fired. They don't even care about nothing at all. You coming home and now you're trying to fill out application, trying to find something else. I mean, you're putting yourself right back in the pattern. You gotta start looking for different ways to make a living, people. I'm telling you. 50 years from now, 30 years from now, the world going to change. It's going to keep growing. The media is so powerful. The media is so powerful. You got to start owning something, people. Why do you hold a job up? And you can't sell your job. You can't pass it on down to your kids. What are you going to inherit your kids? Are you going to inherit your kids with debt? Or are you going to leave them back some money? What legacy are you leaving for the next generation? What legacy are you leaving for the next generation, people? That's what I'm coming down to. This is why I do this for my kids. They don't have to do what I do it through. You are right now where you are because of the decisions you made in the past. Your best thinking that you did got you in the situation you're in. It created a little circumstance you have. It created everything you have because of the decisions you made in your past. Now, from this right here video you watching this, 10 years from now, we'll have a huge decision on the position you're about to make today. On the decision you're about to make to that people. And that's what I'm coming down to saying you with. I'm tired of just seeing people just always whining and complaining. I'm like, listen, dumb down your excuses and start taking action. Dumb down. The moment you stop limiting your excuses, the moment you can start letting your dreams become reality. The more you start getting things the way you want. When you stop complaining, stop blaming, stop making excuses, stop talking about, it's because of my economic class or my ethnicity or that. No, nothing at all. You limited yourself. You limited yourself on the way you're thinking, and you boxing yourself in. You're not giving yourself a new possibility. You're saying, I can't do this, I can't do that. You're not trying to ask yourself, how could I do this work? How could I make this work? You're not asking yourself that. You're not thinking like that. People are they are afraid to fail. People are afraid to try. They don't like to try different things. They already put in their mind that I'm going to fail at it, so I'm not going to even try it. They thinking about it, but they're retreating like, you know what? I'm going to just wait to see them succeed. That's the biggest one right there. See, a lot of people, they had these visions. God gave them a vision for where they want to go, where they can do this. You can't see it right now because you're lacking a vision. People need instant gratification. They scoreboard watching. They're not even in the game, but they steady taking score on what you're doing every day where you're going. They're watching. They're not even in the game. They're spectators. They're not playmakers. They're not decision makers. They're not innovators. They're not actually trying to help people get to that next level. I mean, comfort is the enemy of achievement. People, comfort, stop being, and it's killing America right now. People want just enough. I want to save just enough, do just enough. I want to do just enough, and just enough is not cutting it. You want to do it just enough right now is killing people. That's what's killing people right now. Stop settling. What are you settling for? It's nothing to settle. It's nothing to settle. We was born to think whatever we want to think. Just that the older we get, our dreaming comes shorter. That's why a lot of people you see when they're younger, these 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, I see people right now, they're so young and they're already six-figure earners, millionaires. Or at 13 years old, I'm like, what? It's because when you're young, you dream bigger. You dream bigger. But when you get older, you got so many like limitations and overheads over you kids and bills. You can't even think about your dreams no more. You have to start settling for something else just to keep that or remain, to make yourself a living. Like you can't even dream no more. People stop dreaming. People stop. Don't dreams are real, people. Reality is fake. Your mind don't know what your mind do not know what's real or what's a dream. You're living in a dream, people. Wake up, tap into your God-given purpose, start taking action towards your destination. Stop limiting your dreams to match your reality. Stop doing that. Upgrade your conviction, upgrade your action, upgrade your work ethic, and to match your destiny. I'm trying to get a speech to y'all to tap into your greatness, people. I want to touch somebody's soul with this message to really get y'all to actually take action. Ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? Why? Why? Who are you doing this for? Ask yourself that. You got to look yourself in the mirror and have a talk with yourself. I'm trying to tell you, that'd be the most best talk, that most powerful speech that you ever would have with yourself. I'm telling you, I talk to myself. It probably sound crazy, but hey, the people that pretty much sound crazy be the ones that make it. The guy that said, I'm going to build a bridge. I'm going to build a bridge. I'm going to build a bridge. Everybody probably thought he was crazy. He thought he was so crazy. The man was on Grant Bell. He said, you know what? I'm going to create an invention that pretty much people can, that communicate through wires. Phones, bingo. People thought he was crazy. There's so many greats out there, people. You see the way they did things. They did not do the things that people are normally used to doing. They have to do a different way. They know it. When you start to vision yourself now and start really taking control of your life will have a different meaning, people. You got to have control to do the things you want to do. Do the things that you deserve to do. You deserve a better life, people. You do deserve a better life. It's a choice. It's a choice that you made. This don't have to be your life. This is your present circumstances. This is not it for you, people. This is not right now. Your struggle has made you who you are right now. And I want you to get to that next level. I want you to have the best conversation you have yourself. Make a decision. When you make a decision, okay, you know what? I'm going to do different. Don't speak it though. You got to speak it in your heart. You got to know that, okay, you know what? I'm definitely going to make a difference starting today. Not tomorrow, today. Tomorrow's never promised. The gift is now. That's why you're still here, people. The gift is now. The past was history. The future is mystery. The gift is now. That's why you still here. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, people. When we born looking like our parents. Yes, we do. And I love my parents dearly. I'm not disrespecting no older people. I'm a very respectful person for those who know me personally. And for those who don't know me, you can judge me all you want to because your opinions don't even matter at the end of the day. Because I know what I'm doing and I believe in what I'm doing. I'm a server. I know what God put me on this earth to do. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm here to actually wake people up like you watching this video. There's a reason why you're watching this. You just need a wake-up call. People going to tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. And I'm trying to tell you that, hey, listen, step into your greatness, baby. I want you to actually get off your behind. Get off your behind. Stop making excuses. No, stop complaining. Get up and let's get it done, people. Last but not least, baby, when we born looking like our parents. But when we die, when we leave this earth, We die looking like our decisions. So what decisions are you making today that's going to make you better tomorrow? That's going to get you to that one step closer to your goals, to your dreams. Hey, y'all, I wish the best for y'all, man. I'm telling you right now, the future is ours. This future is up to you to create the world that you want. Love you all. I'm signing off. Greg, Mr. Banks Cuperson. If you need to get in contact with me, my email is right there at the bottom. It's right there at the bottom. Get in contact with me as soon as possible, because I'm telling you right now, the door will close. The door of opportunity will close, and it will slam right in your face if you don't take advantage of the opportunity in this lifetime. Signing off.